Well, we're on full lockdown in the UK once more, phase 3, and you're supposed to be no more than 5 miles from your house. Well, here I am, once more in Avebury, 50 miles away from Glasgow. The stones were calling me. I consider these to be 4 bridging stones of the planet. And 4 because they help you access the 4th density. And last time I was here, they spoke to me really loudly, and I was called back again. And they showed me their journey. They showed me their journey from the end of the Ice Age and the fall of Atlantis. And that being the last time a new world order fell. And so very poignant, very significant. And yeah, there was a dialogue, there's a connection, an exchange that went on through most of the night. And then I was awoken early in the morning by the rattle of this gate here next to one of the stones. As I looked around to see what it was, it spoke to me very strongly, like a flash, one of those flashes of higher knowing, about pulling the sword from the stone. The Arthurian story of Excalibur. And I contemplated what that really means. And to me it speaks of forging the soul, represented by Excalibur, forging the soul by drawing it from the density. And right now, out in society, it feels to me like a dark cloud of quasi-socialist, fascist communism has swept across the planet and is locking people down, controlling them in false science, false statistics, false rules and regulations. And what are we going to do about it? Progressively, our liberties, our freedoms are being eroded and removed and squashed. But valiant souls are standing up and saying no more to these draconian measures, because they'll only get worse. And you may be thinking as well, here I am, a spiritual being, and the pathways are parting and my pathway is into the 5th density, and absolutely, that's the essence of what the Openhand work is about. But let's consider the 5th density for a moment. It's a place which is beyond control. It's a place that is purely in the flow and interconnected with all life, where signs and synchronicity guide action. And it's a very fast vibration, a loving vibration, yes, but also very fast. And so if there is the tendency for fear to come up, for control to come up, for loss of a sense of security, if there is that density to come up, then it's just going to pull you straight out of 5D. And so to my mind, the lockdowns that we're experiencing are a perfect vehicle to forge the soul. Humanity has been downgraded, hybridized from the days of Atlantis and before by an interdimensional opposing consciousness. And I guess because the soul of humanity was just beginning to emerge, original humans were susceptible to that level of intervention, where thoughts, feelings, accuracy of expression are being interfered with through the DNA. And that is replicating itself again now. The karma is re-emerging. And the point of karma being to recreate circumstances so you can live through them again, equalize and normalize in them, so you can unravel out. And really that's why we've recreated these dramatic circumstances that you're seeing around the world that are only going to escalate as we go forwards in 2021. So how are we to act within that? We still, I would say, require freedom of movement. And with that in mind, and with the invitation by the stones to draw the sword of Excalibur, the sword of truth, from the stone, I'm feeling once more to take off around Britain during lockdown to visit high energy sites and really help get the energy moving. And I'm inviting once more you all to join me to take off wherever you are in your part of the world, whether you're in lockdown or not, and just challenge, because there are no laws of the land that can stop us from moving around freely. Authority is given by consent, and okay, people might try to fine us, even lock us up. This kind of thing sounds dramatic, but really the rules and regulations are only by consent. And if you don't consent to them, if you don't acquiesce by agreeing a contract through your name and your address, then the protection of the common law, the protection of the universal law of God will be with you. And it's with this in mind that I feel to take off. What will come, I do not know. I just feel to venture forth. My soul feels to burst out and express amongst all this craziness, because that's what it's becoming. And how much do we allow it to curtail our freedoms, our liberty, our democracy? So I'm inviting you to come and join me wherever you are in the world. Take a video snap, send it to me, I'll give you an address to do so. And let's explore what it means by feeling the density that would lock us down, the karmic density, feeling into your fears, worries, concerns, anxieties, equalizing with them by feeling into them and unraveling out and expressing unbridled expansion and freedom of soul. This is what I'm encouraging everyone to do. A great opportunity stretches before us, but we must seize it. We must feel the soul, feel where it gets stuck, not distance ourselves from it. Yes, we can use the eagle-eye vision and we can look down, but it's going to draw you into action too. Notice where you're being pulled to express, and do so without fear. Or if you have fear, work into it and unravel out. That's my invitation for everyone. I'm calling this tour the Sword and the Stone Tour, and I'll run a Sword and the Stone vlog. I'll release updates, blogs, writings, video every day, a video maybe every couple of days. And yeah, do send me your clips, your snippets, and I'll seek to weave them in. It's time we came together. It's time we rippled a wave of freedom and liberation around the planet. I have a strong feeling and belief that it will work, that it will break down this intervention which is happening around the planet. I have a strong feeling it will, but we have to work for it. And that's what I'm fully feeling to do with Openhand as I take off around Great Britain. Come and join me. Love to have you tune in. Namaste. I've got my trusty mascot Ella with me again, although this time she's been renamed Bella after the storm that swept through here after the last tour. And I've got my GoPro Hero 7 in case I need to record any, shall we say, challenges with the boys and girls in blue. GoPro start recording. See you down the flow. As ever, Ella, or now Bella, will be picking the music for us on our way around. So no doubt we'll have some great tracks to entertain us. Let's see what she's got in store. What tomorrow brings. In a world few hearts survive. All I know is the way I feel. When it's real, I keep love alive. The road is long. There are mountains in our way, but we climb a step every day.